Okay, so today is Monday's workout. So first of all, what we have is warm up, then we're going to move on to block A, block B, and then follow up by the finisher in block C for both lean and build. Okay, so first of all, warm up. So it's a 3-minute warm up. So we're going to get as many rounds in as we can, 2 exercises. So we have single leg glute bridges and we have lunges. So we're going to do 5 on each side on the single leg glute bridge, and we're going to do 10 lunges in total, so 5 and 5. So land on the floor for the glute bridge, one leg locked out straight. So the leg gets on the floor, we're just going to press the hips up, tuck your pelvis, squeeze your glute nice and tight, back down nice and controlled, same again, hips up, squeeze that glute. You notice my leg isn't really moving at all. And back down, so we'll do 5 and 5. Second one, lunges, and it's forward lunges. So stand tall, drop that knee right down the floor, back up, change leg, drop the knee right down again, back up. You want to do 5 and 5. Okay, so Randall's just going to take us through it nice and ground. So leg locked out, nice and straight. You notice it's not moving too much up and down. And he's pressing up that foot on the floor, tucking the pelvis, squeezing the glute nice and tight. Nice controlled reps. So you're going to do 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. Same again, and then once he has that done, he's up on his feet and he's going to do 10 lunges. So again, forward lunges. Just get a nice wide stretch. That's it. He's really dropping that knee down. He's not bashing his knee off the floor as well. He's coming down controlled. Okay, so once you've done 10 and 10, you're going to go straight back into an RE round, and you're going to keep doing this for 3 minutes in total until you're nice and warmed up. Alright, so now once your warm up is done, you're going to be moving on to block A. So block A, what we've got 2 exercises, 60 seconds each, followed by a 40-second rest, and that's going to be 1 set in total, and we'll do 4 sets across, okay? So first of all, we'll have pause squats, followed by single arm floor press. So on the pause squats, what we're going to do with your kettlebell, your dumbbell, nice and tight to the chest, feet in your comfortable squatting stance, coming down, nice control into a squat. Once you've hit full depth in your squat, you're going to pause, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand tall, lock out the hips, reset, same again. Nice control down, and we're holding for at least 5 seconds, nothing less. So we'll do that for 60 seconds. Second one, single arm floor press. Just land on the floor. So single arm, you want your elbow about 45 degrees out from your body. We're going to press up directly above the chest and not the face. Back down nice controlled. Elbow touches the floor. Same again, lock out the arm. Squeeze your chest nice and tight. And back down. So you're going to do one set for 60 seconds, as many as you can, and then the next set you're just going to change set. So I'm just going to take us through a wee round. So you notice, once he's hit full depth, he's pausing for 5 seconds at least. And you'll notice he's not bouncing down in the ab squat, he's coming down controlled, and he's coming up nice and fast. So that's what you're looking at, controlled reps and getting that pause. So once the squat's done, you're going to move into the single arm floor press. So you see, if you have a kettlebell, just look what way he's holding it. Those elbows out, 45 degrees, he's pressing directly mid-lane to the chest and not the face. Really engaging that chest, and again, very, very controlled reps, targeting that chest. There we go. So again, just like on the other side, nothing's changed, everything's just staying the exact same. Okay, so once we have done 60 and 60, 40-second rest, and again, we're going to do that for 4 sets overall. Block B now, what we have is 3 exercises this time. So the third B one, just a core exercise. And again, we're going to take 40-second rest after, and we're only going to do this for 3 sets in total. So we have good mornings, we have press-ups, and we have walkouts. So on the good mornings, I'm going to show you both ways. So if you have a kettlebell's just up behind the neck, and you're holding it nice and tight. If you have a dumbbell, then the dumbbell is just here, just directly under the chest, above the belly. So from there, on the good morning, what you're looking, your feet shoulder width, toes point directly forward. You're going to have a slight dip in the knee. We're going to hinge the hips back towards the wall, nice controlled. Once you feel that stretch in the back of the legs, you're going to pause, 3, 2, 1, stand up, lock out the hips. Same again, dip the knees, hinge the hips, back nice and straight, and then stand tall. So we're going to do that for 60 seconds. Second wee one is a press up. So press up, there's two variations. So first of all, hands directly under the shoulders. You're either up on the toes, or else if that's far too difficult, bring it down to the front of the thighs. So whatever stance you have, we're going to bring the chest directly to the floor, explode up, reset, same again, chest to floor, and we're exploding up, okay? 60 seconds, and then the last wee one, we'll have walkouts. So on the walkouts, the wider your feet, the easier they are. So nice and wide, we're going to crawl out, drop the hips, crawl back, stand tall. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. So Anto's going to take us through all three. So he has the dumbbell's just directly in nice and tight, slight dip in the knees, and you notice he's pushing his hips back towards the wall, and that keeps his spine nice and neutral. And he's getting a big stretch of the back of the legs. So, perfect. So once that's done, you're going to go straight into your press ups. So again, press ups, hands directly under the shoulders. Again, if you struggle to do it on the toes, just like Anto's doing on the front of his thighs, he's coming down slow, he's not bouncing the chest off, exploding up. And if that's too difficult, drop the chest to the floor, lift the hands up, and then press. So just like Anto had done, so it's like a two-phase press up. Perfect. And then the next wee one, walkouts. So you see his stance is very, very wide. Again, the wider the stance is, the less you have to travel to the floor. Crawl out, strapping the hips, and he's stand tall. Again, you must stand up tall fully. So, perfect. 30 seconds work. There you go. So once you get all three, 40 seconds rest, then you're going to repeat that for another 2 sets, so 3 sets in total. We're now on to block C. So first of all, this is for those on lean, okay? So what we have is a breaker this week. So the way a breaker works is that you have 8 minutes to get 100 reps done. So today's 100 reps is burpees. So anytime you stop doing your burpees, you're not allowed to rest. You must get straight in for a punishment basically. So you're being punished for resting. So you must do 10 squats before you can get back in and start counting from where you left off on the burpees. So for example, if I'm on 20 burpees and I take a rest, I must do 10 squats before I can get back in and start counting from 20 on the burpees all the way to 100. So on the burpee, what we're going to do, we're going to cut it back a wee bit. So you're stand tall, hands on the floor, jump the feet out, jump in, stand tall. Same again, jump out, jump in, and we're standing tall. And then the squats, all we're doing is our squats, so feet shoulder width in your squat stance, down, stand tall, down, stand tall, okay? So Anto's going to show us, for example, he's going to get about 5 or 6 burpees. So he's just jumping his feet out, and then so just say you stop here on your burpees, you're busted, you've been punished, and he has to do his 10 squats before he can get back into the burpees. And you're going to continually do this all the way till you get to 100, or else you have 8 minutes to get to wherever you can. Okay, so now block C for people on build. So what we have an 8-minute AMRAP. So AMRAP, as many rounds as possible. So 2 exercises, we have split squats and we have dips. We're going to do 12 and 12. Once you get a round done, you're going to keep going with very little rest, and we're going to do this for 8 minutes. So first of all, split squat. So with your weight, in nice and tight to the chest, 1 foot out, 1 foot back. So your stance is nice and wide. You notice I'm sitting up nice and tall, get that back knee down the floor, nice controlled, explode back up, and you're never locking this front leg. Same again, control down, and back up. So you're going to do 6 on the right, 6 on the left side. Second wee one, we have is dips. So on the dips, so again using your chair, your bed or sofa, whatever you have, we're just going to put our hands directly on the edge. We're coming right out with our feet, nice and locked out. We're going to try to sit right down into it, nice control, as low as you can. And we're going to press through the chair. Same again, down, and explode up. If that's too difficult, just bring your feet in a wee bit, and you're doing a wee bit more supported with the legs. And you're going to do 12. So Anto here is going to show us a nice wee round. So first of all, split squat. So you notice he's nice and wide on the feet. He's not too narrow. That creates a lot more balance. He's coming down, controlling that movement down, eccentric. Perfect. Nice wee split squats there. Not too fast, not too slow as well. And he's really engaging the quads here. So once you've done that, we're going to go straight into your dips. So again, hands just on the edge, his legs are locked out, and you notice how low he's trying to get himself, and he's just going to power through with the pushing. And again, it's too hard, bring the feet in, just the exact same, we're trying to hit the triceps in this one. Perfect, so once you get that done, again, very little rest, keep going for the 8 minutes, and that's you finished.